What's up, guys? How you all doing? It is what's the time now? 5:53, and I am on my way to training this evening. It's going to be a long one today because I've got Muay Thai training, and then straight after that we are going to the weights gym as well. I've done so much work today, it's been so productive, so I'm pretty happy about that. Hopefully soon I can get back to making videos on the main channel once I get a bit more time. That's what I'm hoping for anyway. I've not even been able to make a video on my main channel in a month. That's how busy I've been. I've just had zero time whatsoever, so really annoying me that I just can't crack on and make some videos over there. But anyway, that's a completely different story. Hopefully that will start being a little bit easier over the coming weeks. So Google I/O yesterday, they announced a whole bunch of stuff, including the new version of Android with that code name L, or whatever that is, and it looks like they've made some decent improvements. I like the 60 frames per second animations. That's definitely gonna make a big difference, as did Project Butter when that came out. Hopefully this is a kind of another improvement upon that, just to make things smoother yet again. And the thing that I was most interested in still, and the only smartwatch to date that I've actually liked the look of, is the Moto 360. The LG G Watch and the Galaxy one, again, I kind of have no interest in those whatsoever, but the Moto 360 to me looks fantastic. The only issue with all of these, again, or specifically the LG one and the Moto and the other one, the Samsung one, 1 day battery life. Now, if they're quoting 1 day battery life, does that mean that, like everything else that is quoted, 1 day is only going to last half a day? In which case you've got to charge your watch up halfway through the day. That would be ridiculously annoying. I like the fact that Google seem to be bringing together all of their operating systems, or that's what I kind of got as a messaging under this new kind of one banner, if you like, or one bit of code. That looks to be a good idea. And I like the fact that they've stolen a whole bunch of stuff from iOS. I don't care who steals from who, so long as it makes the product better. But the notification system, and what was the other thing as well? The notifications, there was some other stuff as well, I can't remember what it was exactly. Definitely kind of a little bit of stealing going on from iOS, but they all steal from each other, and like I say, as long as it makes a better product, who cares? The notifications definitely needed improving. I know a lot of people yesterday commented and said, yeah, you can do it with this app and that app and this app and that app, but for me personally, I like stock. I like you know, things to be as stock as possible. I don't want to have to be installing something as integrated as a different notification system, because I find it causes all kinds of different bugs and problems. I like to leave things as they're meant to be, as they were designed by the developers who have spent, you know, billions and billions of dollars getting it to look and work in a specific way. I then don't want to go away and alter things that are so drastically integrated. That's my own personal opinion. You know, even on things like the Galaxy devices, I don't fuck about with them. I usually like to have them as they came out from Samsung, as ugly as that is. I prefer that over and above what you can kind of do with it, which is probably one of the main reasons that still to this day my main phone is generally an iPhone, because I have no interest in customization whatsoever. I don't want to look at a pretty home screen with widgets. I want to turn the phone on and I want to get straight into my applications. You know, I'm not interested in changing colours and making things look pretty. It's got no meaning to me. I'm all about productivity. A background, yeah, that's fine. Anything beyond that, I've really got no interest in personally. I see why people do it. I've gone through that phase before, but I've kind of gone past it, if you like. So yeah, I like the stock stuff. So the fact that they're bringing in a much better notification system is definitely a huge positive for me. Definitely. A lot of people say yesterday, you know, with Android you get the colour LED, so you know what it is. Well, you know it's an email, but you don't know who it's from. You don't know how important it is. You don't know whether you need to reply to it instantly. It's kind of, I've always thought it was absolutely rubbish. Some people like it, and I guess that's kind of their opinion, but for me personally, it was absolutely useless. I want to get an email come in, I want it to flash up on my screen, I want to know who it's from, a basic understanding of the message and what kind of message it is, so as I can determine instantly at a glance, without even touching the phone whatsoever, whether or not I want to reply to it. Anything else is just kind of nonsensical to me. But they've made some huge improvements there as well, and there really was a whole bunch of other stuff as well around the watches, the smartwatches, a bunch of stuff around locations and the way that you unlock your phone and all this kind of stuff. But I'd recommend kind of looking at one of the full update videos. I was going to cover off some of the stuff today, but it's just, there was too much. It was ridiculous. A lot of it, I've got to admit, I kind of found a bit boring and stuff. And the way it was presented as well, but some of the stuff that they did announce, I think is very, very important. So anyway, that's my kind of take on those particular bits. Let me know what you guys think. Specifically about this watch thing, I still think that 1 day battery life is nowhere near acceptable. I want a week. I want to know that I can just charge it at weekends maybe, or once a week, or once every 3 or 4 days. I really don't want my watch to be running out of battery towards the end of the day. You know, what about if you're doing a really long day that maybe involves flights or crossing time zones or something like that, and you actually end up being awake for 24, 30, 36 hours, that means your battery's going to run out on your watch, because that goes beyond what most people would consider a typical day. I just think that I just can't see that working. How can that be a workable solution? You guys let me know what you think anyway down in the comments. I'm now off to training, so I'm going to come out of there a whole lot sweatier than I've gone in, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.